I'm going to be doing a nighttime skincare routine, the one that I've been doing over the last 2 weeks or so, because I think I only commit to a skincare routine for like about 2 weeks. And I'm sorry if you can hear like people in the background. It's like we locked down. There's nothing I can do about the kids being noisy, or the kid rather being noisy. Anyway, this introduction is way too long. So my skin, if you do not know, if you're new to my channel, this is the first time you've ever watched a skincare routine by me, I have dry skin, extremely dry skin. May not look it right now, but it's really dry to a point where I've never been diagnosed is that the right word, with like eczema or anything of that sort or whatever, but I have dry skin that tends to flake up if not treated. So my skin really is weird when it comes to where it is. For instance, when it's in PE, when I'm in PE, because the air is a bit more moist, my skin behaves better just because there's moisture in the air. My skin doesn't feel dry or flaky. Then I come to Joburg, where I'm at right now because I'm home for the lockdown, and my skin just does not behave. So what I'll do is in the morning, I wash my face with like an actual cleanser, like face wash, whichever one that I'm committed to at that moment. Then I double cleanse. I always double cleanse. So I will go in with, what's that thing? With honey. With honey. But now at night I don't go in with the cleanser because the cleanser strips my skin. However, I still do want to cleanse my face. So this is where this comes in, right? So technically this is a moisturizer, but a lot of people have like eczema know what this is. This is E45. I'm sorry if it doesn't look cute. It's not old, but like it's very, very used. So the beauty about this, as you can see by this thing, you can actually get this on prescription. Not really prescription, but you can go to like Dischem, take this, go get it at the shelf, go to Dischem, go to the pharmacist, take out your medical aid and be like, I want this. And some medical aids do pay for this. You don't have to buy it with your own money. So what I do with this, I do not really use it as a moisturizer. I usually only use it as a moisturizer like during the day when I feel like my skin is dry. Then I'll just wipe it down with a makeup wipe. And yeah, I'll wipe it down with the makeup wipe, and then I will just re-moisturize with this and then put a bit of SPF. So essentially how this works, or how I use it, is the same way you'd use it if you'd moisturize your skin. I just go in like this, and I kind of try and like do it as if like I'm lifting in things off my skin. I really do believe it works. And then, so I'm back. So if you know me, what I'd follow up with right now is the honey cleanse. But I'm not going to do that today because, number one, my honey is way too far. I just realized that it's in the bathroom and I just sat down. So we're not doing that. But what I'm going to go in with now is a toner. So I'm going to be doing a mask because I haven't done one in, I like to say, like 3 or 4 days. So I'm going to first tone my skin using this, which is the, I hope you guys can see it properly. This is the Ohema elixir. It's called the facial toner. It's a facial toner. It has organic tea tree extract and other things that I cannot pronounce. So I really do prefer sprayable things because I realize that I have this witch hazel and rose water thing. It's quite loved. It's like probably half of the bottle, and if you know toner, you really just use a drop. So if this is halfway, you should know that I use it quite a bit. However, the reason why I don't really reach for it as much as this one, not only because this is a great product, but also because this doesn't have a spray, which means I must go in with the cotton pad or whatnot. It just bores me. So I think when everything's done and we can actually leave our houses, I need to get more spray bottles. Then I can just transfer the witch hazel into a spray bottle, because that also has quite a few benefits. So I don't want to not use it. I could use this in the morning, that at night, or vice versa. So I'm gonna spray this onto my skin. Oh guys, it's so refreshing. So I just let it air dry really. So while it's drying, I'm just going to tell you what mask I'm going to be using. So the mask that I'm using is by Avon, guys. It's by Avon. It's called the Blackhead Clearing Deep Clarifying Mask with chamomile extract. So if you don't know what chamomile is for, chamomile is really good for redness. And I know you're like, bitch, you're black. No, no, your skin does that thing. Usually your skin goes a bit red when it's irritated. So you can just translate that into it being good for skin irritations. Also, when you have a pimple, it's usually red around the pimple, at least for me. So I don't know, I like this mask. I really don't use it much, and I don't really want to use it all over my face. I think I'm just going to put it on the places that I've been seeing a lot of texture. Guys, I really need to buy one of those brushes that people use. Those brushes that people use. Guys, my chin has so much texture. I don't know what's going on, and I really just need to buy an exfoliant, which is not a scrub, because I really don't like using scrubs. I feel like in the long run they're going to mess up my skin. I'm sorry that this is not what's this thing, aesthetically pleasing, but this is what we have to do for now. So I'm just putting it in the places that I have texture. I really don't have much texture on the top half of my face. My face is not really textured, but I do get some texture on my chin that is caused by dryness. So I put on my forehead, I guess. So let's I know people also put this, because this is a blackhead treatment, so I don't think like it's a great thing to put on a blackhead treatment on places that you don't get blackheads. It's just waste of product. I don't really get much blackheads, but like when I have texture, I find that this product works. And as I said, it's by Avon. It's quite affordable. I won't lie, I don't remember its exact price. I could swear that someone bought this for me. I just don't know who, but it's either my mom. I think it was my grand who bought me this, because my mom, guys, she mustn't disturb me. So I don't like over masking, if that's a thing. Okay, it doesn't say how long. It really doesn't say how long. But I don't like over masking. I don't go over like 10 minutes, to be quite honest. I don't think there's a need for anyone to put a mask on for 20, 30, 40 minutes, but to each their own. I'm just gonna take a wipe and wipe my finger, because this is the ghetto. Anyway, I'm trying not to make this like a chatty video, even though I'm in the mood to like speak. That's my mom. Yeah, so essentially with skincare, guys, I really wing it. I wing it, my nyani. And people, I know my best friend is like, you're doing the most. They're on the YouTube acting like you have bad skin. I really don't have bad skin. Like I don't want it to be a thing. And just rehydrate the skin, right? Oh, and yeah, I just like the effect that this toner has on my skin. It also has been doing really great with brightening my skin, because my skin was looking so dull before I started using this toner. And once again, I will leave links to where you can get all these products. Yeah, so you guys should check that out. I think the last thing that I was saying in my other clip is that I really don't claim to have bad skin. I really don't. But I also don't have perfect skin, and I do have phases where my skin does weird things. Like I'll get a breakout on my forehead and then it will leave marks, and I'll have to clear that out. I've kind of figured out how to do that. I have a video on IGTV. I believe I'll make another one for here on how I clear dark marks. I also have very uneven skin tone, but it obviously varies, like during the year, over the months, how bad or how good my skin is. But for the most part, I really don't have bad skin. So I'm not sitting here. That's why my title is never going to be how to clear acne prone skin. I don't have acne prone skin. I have normal skin. I think the worst that my skin goes through is just like hyperpigmentation and just dryness. And as I said earlier on, my dryness usually is caused by where I'm at. So if I'm in a cold city, I'm usually going to have really dry skin, and before I didn't know how to combat it, so it would get to a point where it would flake up, but it doesn't anymore. I'm moisturizing with the Nivea. It's called the Nivea cream. Don't know how people pronounce this. Please do tell me in the comment section, because I always say cream or creme, and I just want to settle this for once. But I'm moisturizing with this. Is my favorite moisturizer. If you know me, you know that I carry these little packs, little containers of this Nivea in my bag. I use it for my hair. I use it for my hands. I use it for my face. And yeah, it's nothing special. It's just a thick enough cream that makes me not have to re-moisturize, because this is a nighttime skin routine, and I keep on looking there because the mirror is there, but this is a nighttime skin routine. I'm sorry if you keep on seeing my deep conditioning situation. This is a night routine, so I'm doing it so that the coldest 8 hours of the day my skin is protected, because I'm not the kind of person who sleeps with a blanket over her face. I literally just sleep. You know, I just sleep, and I sleep outside of the blanket. And I used to wake up and it used to feel like I didn't do anything to my skin. But now what I do is I layer. So today it's relatively cold, so I will use this E45 cream. Yeah, it actually says eczema moisturizes and relieves dry skin conditions, including eczema, right? As I said, with this, you can find it at Clicks and Discount, and always try and see if you can get it on medical aid. That's obviously if you are on medical aid. And I don't use this on my body, no ways, just because it's such a hot, I don't know how to describe it. It's so hot, like anything. I think the first ingredient is like aqueous cream. Aqueous, how do you say? I know there's people who say aqueous cream. I really don't know if it's aqueous or I think it's aqueous cream. I think that's its base. It feels a lot like how aqueous or aqueous cream would feel in terms of thickness and making you like feel hot, which is good for my face, because I just feel like it gives me protection from the elements, and the only element being like air, wind. But anyway, just to top that up, I usually, if it's really cold, I'm not going to do that today because it really isn't that bad. And just I can feel the air in my room, it's not harsh. I'd go in with this extra dark Jamaican black castor oil, but since this is a face routine, I am going to go ahead and moisturize my lashes and my brows with this. I don't do my lashes all the time, but I do my brows almost every day, just because, you know, sometimes you put just too much on your lashes, and then it kind of feels, that's why I like going with like the excess, then it kind of feels like you can't see for a minute. So I just go in with my finger and my nail and just, I think it helps with the color of my brows and my lashes. I'm not too sure about the length. I don't think I've been consistent enough with it to know if it's been doing much with my length, but it wasn't for that to start with. It was always just for the color, because extra dark Jamaican black castor just does this thing for me where my lashes and my brows just seem so dark and the hairs look thicker. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my skincare routine. It's not really much, it's just what I do to avoid dryness, because as I said, my biggest issue usually is dryness. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, it wasn't anything much, but this is what I do to keep my skin moisturized. As I said, my biggest issue is dryness and trying to like retain moisture. I'm gonna do these consistently. Don't be upset when I have another skincare and another skincare video. It's just that as I said, I don't commit to routines. I'll just remember that I've bought some. I have so much skincare that I just remember that I bought something, then I try it, and then I'm obsessed with it for a little while, and then I stop using it, and then I obsess over something else. So sometimes things work, sometimes things don't. But I think my skincare routine changes every 2 to 3 weeks or so. Not completely, but there's always like an addition or something that I'm removing, or like adding 2 more products or whatever. And I'm glad that I can do that, because I know that some people have really sensitive skin. I don't. At least I don't think I have sensitive skin. I don't think I have sensitive skin. And it also could be because a lot of the products I buy are for sensitive skin. So I don't know. I don't know what having sensitive skin would look like, but I don't think I have sensitive skin. But yeah, I just try a lot of products. I really like products. I sound really weird for saying that, but I like products. I like hair products, so I'm always trying something new. So yeah, please do like and comment, because I love interacting with people in the comment section. Don't be rude to me, please. I have a fragile heart. I have a fragile heart. Yeah, please like and comment and subscribe. Tell your friends to go subscribe, to come subscribe, to subscribe to my channel. Really, I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. It feels like a little to anyone else, but for me, honestly, I need to get to 300. When I get to 300, I high-key am going to do a party on my own, because we're self-isolating or social distancing. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, which might be tomorrow. Bye.